Hello, am I audible?
Yes, no issue.
Okay, sure. Let's start with configuration of basic pay. What is basic pay, guys? What do you understand by basic pay?
Basically, it is a fixed amount now. It does not include any variable pay or any other allowances.
So whatever the gross or net we are calculating, if we will go for the PF, so PF will calculate on basic, right? If we will go for HRA, if it may be for metro or non-metro, but the percentage will calculate on basic. So most of the allowances or perks or other wage type depend on basic for the calculation, right? Even in basic pay, we just pro rata the person also. If you joined mid of the month, according to that, your salary will get processed. The system should know that you joined on 15th of April instead of 1st. So first, have you created the payroll period? So first we have to discuss about 0003 payroll status. What is the use of it? Then control record. Which is a part of personal administration and which help payroll to run. So go to your employee, go to PA30. Okay, select one employee.
Here, no?
Yeah. Start search. Hi Raj, do you have any query? Sorry guys,
Hi,
I
ma'am.
forgot to
No,
ask.
ma'am.
Any query,
No, ma'am.
Pooja, Abhishek? Any query? If you have any query against any model, just ask me. So we'll complete first for 5-10 minutes. Then we'll start with. So I was telling Raj, so we are going to start the payroll configuration today. So we'll
Yes, ma'am.
start with two prerequisites which we have to maintain. Payroll status anyhow automatically created by system. We need not to do anything. Okay, when we update in anything in a payroll, that gets updated in 0003 info type, which is nothing but payroll status info type. The name itself is self-explanatory. It is showing that what is the status of payroll right now. Okay, so here utility is that which change the payroll status. Select anyone. Go down, scroll down this page. What happened? Uh, no, click on the dot. Continue with the session when it will come because directly you logged out. So that's why. Go to maintain HR master data. Click on it. Don't close. No. Do you want to log off? No. No, no. Go to the screen. Click on the second screen from down. SAP login. Not coming. Right. Okay, close that one. Close that master PA30 and then re-login.
So here info type में
Yeah. 0003. Create button. Scroll down. Go to create button, top left. Yes. Input I this already. Okay, change button. Nothing is nothing is there, but still it is throwing error. Anyhow, it will get updated while we will run the payroll. Okay. What is earliest personal retro accounting date? Retro accounting is nothing but previous accounting date. Okay. This is the max limit date is taken as latest date by system.
Ma'am,
So what is the meaning of it? Sorry?
Abhishek is in waiting room.
Okay, okay. Let's suppose you want to go back, you have already run the payroll. Whatever, if you will be giving 3 months ago date, okay, and you want to change anything, then you can put that date. It will be allowing you if your payroll is running for next month and you have given this month first date, then it will allow you previous 1 month changes. Okay, in a master data. This is individual employee changes we can do. So always it is going to uh, give the latest date. Today's date, whatever is reflecting in system. Got it? So what is run payroll up to? This is very simple. If you terminate the employee, there is no payroll for those employee. But some companies run the payroll for employee even after termination for some period, like for next 4 months. So whatever date you are going to give, run payroll up to that, the payroll will run for that employee, even though he is not into the company. What is accounted to? It is used to recently paid date for employee. Like if you have done your payroll yesterday, whatever the pay date, whenever the person got the payment, that date will get reflected in accountant too. Earliest master data change in current payroll period only. Earliest retro accounting date is suppose 1/4/2024. Now we run the payroll for August month. Let's assume if I change the master data from May, then system automatically maintains. That is called earliest master data change. Definitely, if you will tell anyone that you worked on or you have knowledge in payroll, they will ask you 0003 and control record. And each box, you should have knowledge what is the meaning of it. Clear, guys? So for earliest master data change, if we change the master data in many times, system will automatically maintain the payroll of the employee from the earliest date. Consider we change the master data for May and June. The system maintained from May date only. Whatever happened first, it will consider that date. Because if you are doing for May and June, if it will take June last date, then only or June first date, then it will get updated only June payroll, right? If you are doing for May, June, so what is the use of using this earliest master data if it will just update the June payroll details, payroll master? May earliest date, like from 1st May to 31st June, you have done the payroll changes. So it will take the 1st May date. Got it? Person no logged. That is personal number logged. If you will log this number, payroll will not run for this employee, for this personal number. If you will click on payroll correction, mostly you will not get edited to this. It will always be grayed out. So if you will click on payroll correction, it means it will allow you to do the correction in control record. Time evaluation. Okay, don't account after. Okay, I forgot this. This controlling how many days the employee will be paid. The employee will not be paid when we select the personal number logged. Like do not account after. We have to maintain that till 31st June, the person will get payment. After that, it will not. So 31st June, once over, when you will go to 1st August, the payroll will not run for this employee. He will not be eligible for August month salary. Payroll correction, if we have any error in payroll run, okay, system automatically gives check mark on this payroll correction box. So through this, even we can come to know like how many employees have the correction. We need to do the correction of payroll. So what is time evaluation? Whenever whatever the schema we run in time management, that is called time evaluation, through which we can run different customized rules against time management. Whatever we have created, that is the time management standard which SAP is having. So client doesn't not like client need not to pay more for that customization, for that configuration. But if you are going for the schema run and it is outside of this time management, then client has to pay. So that rules, the customized rule, which is not possible through standard configuration, that will be done through schema. Schema is nothing, is an algorithm calculation happened against whatever the new rule, the time management or payroll require. Both time management and so through PT60, we run the time evaluation of employees, of multiple employees or group of employees, and we run the standard schema so that all the table will get updated if the person is having, and this time evaluation helps running the payroll, because while payroll will calculate, absence should be updated, okay, overtime should be updated, everything updated in time management, then only it will reflect in payroll, and payroll get when we run the payroll, these are the things updated in a payroll table. What is time evaluation? Okay. So what is earliest personal record data? Suppose you have done some mistake. Okay. And like some absence is not updated or anything you got it that master data is not updated in time management. So you can put that date. You can go back to that date. Like up to that date, you can go back and change the record and it will get updated automatically and the date will reflect here. Personal calendar from, it is nothing but it will be showing the payroll run date. Okay. Whenever if you are running a payroll for 29, that will show here in personal calendar from. PDC recalculation. This is most important. While we run the payroll, okay, or while we run the time evaluation, we always get the force run the time evaluation and up to what date this has to be run. Okay. So you can come and change this, because always what is the financial year, always you will be getting the details from that day. But you want to run for August month, not for the financial year start with 1st 4 2024. But PDC carry calculation will take 1st 4 2024. If you want to run for August, then you have to come here and change the date. Then you can run the time evaluation through PT60. Go down.
Only this missing.
Yeah, initial input will give you the details that when the input happened for this number. So go up, it will check the final input, what I have, when we have done the changes, 4/7/2024. That details will come in a other data, whatever the changes I have done, that will come here. We need not to mention this or maintain this info type. System automatically maintain while run the time evaluation, while run the payroll. Retroactive always help people to go back and change the master data. Just remember this. Any question, guys? Is it clear? Okay. Now we have to go to /O PA03. /O. What is this? Control record. Control record. This record is going to control what? Payroll. What is our payroll area? GB. Type GB. Change. Have you created payroll area? Okay.
No,
Go to change. Release for payroll. Why it is reflecting? Because I have done some configuration in payroll and I have created my control record. Hey, don't do. If I will release it, okay. So my payroll will get start. Okay. So if you want to correct your payroll, once you release, you can come back. There is a release for correction. Okay. Release means we are going to start the payroll. Release for correction means we'll stop it. I just explain here in release for payroll. Here the master data is locked. You can't make any changes. If you have a time data, if you have a personal some data you have not updated, like PA, PSI, anything you have not updated, or the 0008 info type if you have not updated, then it will log the data. What exactly it does? It's a mandatory step and it increases the period number. Okay, how come? You released your payroll, it means it will show that one payroll period, one time you have released the payroll. Then again you came back for the correction. You have made all the correction, and then again release, that will consider as a second period. Okay, second time we are releasing the payroll. Like that, it increase the period number. What is release for correction? It will unlock the master data. Here we can do correction up to 99 times. Once we click on it, it will allow it. Then the second release for correction will get highlight like release for payroll. Exit payroll, it's a mandatory step. Once we done this, we can't make any changes. And through check payroll result, exit payroll, it means that the payroll is done for that session, for that period, and we don't want to do anything. So what is the payroll period is showing? Here always give 1 month before date, because always the payroll run after a month, right? So if it is first 2024, then for May month, payroll will get run. It will take for the May month. Earliest retro accounting, it is taking 01/0 for 2024, but you can give 3 months, 4 months before date. Depending on the SAP maintenance of that client, depend on the company policy, we have to maintain the earliest retro accounting period. What is the purpose of maintaining? The purpose of this retro accounting is to how long go back to change the master data. Within the limits, system will allow to change. Without the limits, which we given, like system won't allow you. This is like when we will do the go live, that time, whatever the date we have mentioned, system will allow that much only. If you have given first 4 and you are doing for first 3, 2024, it will not allow you. So this is, go down. There is a last change to personal control record. It will show day before yesterday I have done this, right? The time, everything, it will be shown. If I will release it, then my payroll will get start. I can't maintain anything. I have to click on the correction part and then again release, and number of time we can do it. Let's start with the configuration of basic pay. These two are the mandatory field you have to configure first. Okay, only see 0003 is not required, it automatically update. But this control record, you have to create your payroll area. Then you have to assign that payroll area. We are doing for group of employees who is belong to this payroll area GB. Okay. Okay. Let's start with basic pay. Go back. Cancel this. Okay. Go to PA30. I'll just tell you what we are going to create. Go to this is go select Mrs. Ikka personal number. So have you done with the configuration of hiring action type? I've asked you to just change the what I've asked to give the reference group number, and your hiring action will get reflected. Have you done that, Pooja?
No, ma'am.
Okay, go down. You will get Mrs. Ikkan details. Scroll down or search. Third last. Double click on it. Enter. Okay. Type 0008. Create. Okay. So we need to mention that what is our payroll period. Okay. This is for this employee. What is payment type? If it is a basic contract, or if it is, click on payment type. Click on box. So what are the restrictions we have created that we can, if it is for Germany only, if it is for a basic contract, okay, or comparable domestic pay. So according to our requirement, we have to just mention that what kind of payment type it is. It is for which contract, permanent, or for whom we are running this payroll. Close this. Anyhow, it will take automatically. Reason we are going to create. Okay. Click on reason. For what you are creating this basic pay. That reason. Pay scale increase, or click on that box. You will come to know. What it is showing? No reason. I'm creating like that. Pay scale increase, change in grouping. That's why I'm creating. Okay. So you can give reason. We can create it. So pay scale, type, area, and group we are going to create. What is the meaning of that? What is basic pay? I have already told you that here we maintain the employee basic pay based on pay scale structure. What is pay scale structure? It is the it's a combination of 5 parameters in order to differentiate set of regular basic components like basic, HRA, DA, conveyance, CLA. What are those 5 parameters which will reflect in 0008? Those are pay scale type, area, group, level. What is pay scale type? It's like a contract type, or what kind of employee it is. Permanent employee, temporary employee, or permanent monthly,